Hey everybody, this is Bill Kleyman, and you know what? I'm a big fan of the data center industry because I get a chance to work with, oh my gosh, the stuff that connects the world together and keeps all of you online. Now, outside of my clear enthusiasm for the data center industry, I am also an advisory board member and one of the ambassadors for the Nomad Futurist Foundation, where we get a chance to educate and enlighten the world, all of these young minds, as to what we do in this industry. Now, outside of that, I'm a contributing editor to really wonderful publications like Data Center Frontier, Data Center Knowledge. I am the chairperson for the AFCOM Data Center World Conference, which I hope I get a chance to see you at. And I'm the chairperson for the education committee over at Infrastructure Masons. But most importantly, I love helping people understand better what we do in the data center industry. So we're going to do something a little bit special here. I made a series of videos where all of us, including you over there, we're going to go on a little bit of a tour of a real life facility, a real data center. But it's not just going to be any kind of tour. I'm not going to be there. Hey, this is a building. This is a server. We're going to go in and you're going to see the bits and pieces, the integral components of what keeps an infrastructure running. You're going to learn about a rack. You're going to learn about power systems. You're going to learn about what keeps data centers nice and cool. And you're going to see a real life facility that keeps all of you connected. So this is going to be a fun, fast-paced series of videos that's going to take you on a little bit of a tour and journey of what I do in this industry, how fascinating it is. And if you are listening to this and you're an electrical, mechanical, computer, a data scientist, somebody in the business world who wants to work with digital infrastructure, this is the time to reach out. Shoot me a message. Find us at the Nomad Futurist. Be sure to find us over at one of these conferences and simply ask how you can become a part of this wonderful industry. But meanwhile, sit back, relax, and enjoy these wonderful videos. And hey, if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's Bill again. Thanks for joining me for a little bit. Now, listen, data centers, they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. Some of them are massive, like hyperscale co-locations. Some of them are not quite as big. Well, today, you and I are going to go on a little bit of a tour of an actual facility, a real life data center that's out here in Chicago. We're going to explore kind of like the bits and pieces of it, what fits inside, some of the most important components of it. Now, think of this as like a data center 101. We're not going to get too detailed, but you're going to go on a little bit of a data center tour with me and learn about the components within these facilities. So let's go check out a data center. All right, we're inside. We're actually at NYI Data Centers right now here in Chicago. And one of the first things that you're going to notice, part one of the lesson, is going to be security. Now, a lot of times there are going to be different kinds of security metrics. Here you have a code, biometrics. Sometimes you even have a camera up top. Now, all of this is really, really important because remember what I said, while data centers come in all sorts of different types of shapes and sizes, all of the stuff that you can even put it into it. I've seen even data centers built into a mountain. The most important thing is going to be security because remember, they house critical infrastructure. These are things that keep the world running. The reason you're able to see this video, the reason you're able to see your TikToks and connect to all of your favorite ChatGPT search engines and video and content creation engines as well. So security is really important. That's actually the first stop here on our tour. Is that something you're going to see pretty much standardized across any kind of data center architecture is going to be some kind of a security. But now that we're here, let's go inside. Hey everybody, we are inside of the NYI Data Center. We're going to be actually walking towards a rack. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is actually the floor, right? This is a concrete slab flat floor. Now, sometimes they might have raised flooring under which you'd have wiring. Now, I'm just kind of candidly speaking, this is my preferred design. I like concrete slab just because maybe you can control a little bit better. But in a co-location type scenario, again, this is an architecture where you have more than one type of customer, not just one tenant, but multiple ones. This is a good design to let you control a little bit of the space more effectively. Now, what you're seeing here is the concrete slab, the racks, as well as the cage rack architecture over there. Now, this is a really special facility. You're going to get a chance to see two different types of containment methods because we got to keep our racks pretty cool, right? So out here, this is an open containment model. And then in just a little bit, I'll show you an architecture where you have containment, keeping the hot air outside and the cold air inside as well. Now, if you look up, you're going to see all of those wonderful cable trays. Now, those are for power as well as telecommunications. I promise we're going to go look at that in just a second. But for now, let's go check out a rack. Come on.